Okay, hello gumdrops. I'm Quasipup, and I'm back. And there's a cat on my desk. Oh, she says hi, or something. Alright, so today we're going to continue the Foundation DLC for Control. And we're going to not use NVIDIA GeForce Now today. We're just going to go ahead and just go from hardware. Even if it's not going to look the best, it'll still play well. Let me see here. Uh-oh, we just lost audio. Okay, it automatically paused. That's cool. Did it crash? Oh, let's come over here. And I gotta get over to my seat. Get over to my seat. There we go. Here I am. Let's see here. There we go. And you need to see that. Alright, so as far as I know, the Foundation DLC has to do with the foundation of the oldest house and the beginning of this whole AWE hunt. Yes. Control. Alright. That's weird. There we go. It minimizes whenever I off screen. Okay. And I forgot my gamepad again. Alright. There we go. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. So I don't know. The plan is to go for at least an hour today, but I don't know if I'm going to do much more past that.
Careful out there, Director.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there.
It's Alan.
Reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Investigation sector. Well, we could do the Foundation, or looks like we can. Oh, yeah, it's acting funny. It loaded okay whenever I did this on my own. Let's see. Dark place. Take the sector elevator to the investigation sector. We're gonna go ahead and do the Foundation first. I didn't know you could choose. So, but I said I'm gonna do that one, so we're gonna do that one. I don't think it's very long. Wake.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it.
Hunt and peck.
No, was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Phaedon was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Phaedon paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Phaedon didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Phaedon sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark.
So is this how you got out?
Like the hunger
She
of
helped?
suspense. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Phaedon pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
And actually, in this case, no, she didn't. You know what? Before I go, how can I not get any abilities? Alright, it might be best to do G-Force now, God. Worked just fine earlier. Let's try anyway. Blackrock Quarry. Let's try and see. If this doesn't work out, then we'll switch over to G-Force now. Oh, is it this place? I thought there should be something down here. Yeah. Am I gonna have to fight them again? That's fine if I am. Yeah, it doesn't look so great. But, as long as it plays well. But it seems like it's not doing that either. Right. I'm ready. Do it. No? Okay. Cut me some slack. That's nice. Oh, I could have warped there. Oh well. Guess we're taking the tram. So, how are you doing, chat? Feeling exhausted today. It's my medication, most definitely. Um, that and I stay up pretty late. But then I get sleep. Like, even if you stay up late, as long as you get sleep, you should be ready to go, right? Um, I guess it's just not that simple. Waiting for the tram. Doot doodly doot. Here it comes. And here it is. Yeah, this is bad. It's okay. We'll get over here and then I will fire up G-Force now. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. This looks awful. I'm gonna have to edit this video. I guess. Or not, I don't know. I'm not really much for editing. Eventually it'd be nice to get somebody to do that for me. But I just don't have the technology. I like editing. I like it. If I have tech that's actually smooth. What I'm playing on right now, not so smooth. Nice to get a new laptop, or well, a laptop's a lot more realistic for my setup. Alright, let's go. Huh? I said let's go. Can't jump.
Irk. Quiet. Trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti.
Alright, we're gonna save here.
So that etching is the door. Okay, let's try opening it.
But not yet. But not yet. Do this. I'm sorry, chat, but whatever. Technical difficulties. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let me play some music. Alright. See. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking recently about, why I stream, why I'm doing this, and kind of remembering that I'm doing it to just kind of make friends, even if it's just online, you know, just to make some online friends. And, pretty much kind of like having people sitting on my couch as we play a game together. Um, fire. There we go. And I'm not really sure what happened with the music. It just kind of died. Okay, that didn't take very long at all. Okay, flashing lights. Okay, let's try this again. Right. Buttons are swapped around. Again. It's like every time I start this game. Oh my god. I do not take responsibility for this happening every damn time. Here we go. Oops. Cancel. Go back. Alright, let's go. Oh, you can. Wow, it's really dark.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
It's really dark. Do I not have a flashlight? Yeah, that's one thing you don't get.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Oh, that's cool. Stalactite. Huh? That's awesome. Ooh, daylight. Or
Crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
okay, so it's like the foundation of the house. That kind of foundation, but also, I guess, the founding.
The foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Jesus. You know, puzzled with the buttons.
I only heard of the foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place. And on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Well, she's dead, so have they found it?
Just found their way down here too, huh?
Search site Delta, and where's this go? Oh, pardon me, chat. Okay, I had somebody ask me if I speak Spanish. I don't. Though I do know how to say no habla español. And that's about it. Is this just a hole? Yeah, it's just a hole. Or Jesse's Polaris ability. It's not. Looked like one of those boxes, but it's encased in stalagmites. Big hole. Yeah. Wow. Holy cow. Holy cow. These guys are no joke. Gotta Peter Pan my ass up out of there. I hope I don't have to be stronger for this, because I'm not doing side quests. It's just not happening. Alright, let's see. At first I thought the cave on our end time. At first I thought the cave paintings in the Foundation chronicled ancient humans' encounters with natural occurrences like weather, but it soon became clear they depicted events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong, to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible, that I've been down here longer than the paintings. That's absurd, though. The style and the medium clearly indicates a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the oldest house. Now, with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these, or is there someone down here with us? This place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted, or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. The art doesn't seem to chronicle not only the art does seem to chronicle not only the past, but also the present and possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are the paintings telling a story that's still being written? If so, who's writing it? Okay. Yeah, hopefully, assets. Oh, yeah. Jukebox tokens. I have 24 of them. Access expeditions when inserted into jukebox. I forget what the jukebox is. If I do keep getting my ass kicked down here, I will do the jukebox. But I'll probably do it offline. Ooh, rate of fire increase. Yeah, but I like the reload speed. Um, leave that. We can get rid of these weak ones. A relocation order. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmore called in all hands at the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau Brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore's ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out, and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one still kicking up a fuss. It's long overdue. We've lost 11 men, damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We were breathing that shit in. Interesting. Oh my god, it's a trypophobic nightmare. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Okay, if we keep seeing a bunch of holes, like, as long as I can see the bottom of them, I'm pretty good trypophobia wise. But if I can't see the bottom of them and they're just straight up holes, we might need to rethink how we're looking at this DLC. Let's see. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fella we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls and a strange black pillar in the center. Kind of looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. The docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. His gymnastics career is over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in rappelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus. Huh. Alright, what's next? You're introducing me to new enemies.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the bureau.
Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm going to let you read this one on your own. Important to note that they appear immune to his corruption. Refer to file redacted for report. Full report. Okay. Moving on.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now. Marshall? Marshall! You're alive! Wait! It's Jesse! The director! Whoa. This place is huge. Marshall? Can you hear me? She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot here. And like I said, I'll probably just go for an hour, especially if it's gonna keep chugging like this. Oh. Evade energy cost, absolute. Alright, I'll read this one. You guys can relax. On the nature of the pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would most certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within the heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. Okay, I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. Do I have another one? This sharpened. Oh. Yeah, those guys. Field research on his entity, his sharpened agent. His sharpened agents display the para-utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. This ability is unique in the fact that it's not only associated with not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation could potentially be a variant of the jukebox's effect. Other explanations of the hiss's sharpened ability currently include Momentary time manipulation. Brief increase in physical speed, inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that the hiss sharpened ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the hiss are either manifesting unique supernatural abilities, or there are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption, and that is cause for concern. Refer to file redacted for a full report. Okay. Yeah, these guys suck. They're fun though, but they suck. Alright, let's see about this. In some trouble. New tool upgrade. Oh.
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. I like powers. Shape manipulate. And then this one. Fracture, undo. Let's manipulate. I make cover too. Oh, certain ones will crumble after being shaped. Hit things with it though. That's what I want to know. Evade ammo refund. Oh. Oh, nice. Evade energy cost. But nah, I think I like what I've got. So you can do it multiple times. Sweet. Okay. New powers deal with new enemies.
Let's review. This broken
Blast radius. That's pretty nice.
pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the Bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple-ish. You with me?
More energy would be nice. Maybe I'll wait on that. Might be good. That. Wait for more energy. Well, that's one way to go. Let's do this one first. Go to the warehouse. Like how many control points there are. They heal now when you take them. Ew, look at you, you're gross. Launch ammo refund. Whoa, wait a minute. What's that do? Hmm. Ammo recovery after taking launch damage. Oh, I see. Uh, Grip A. Let's use grip. History of the oldest house. On the history of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the free etchings bewilder me. The tree etchings. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line taken from the fact that certain American cultures believe some trees would offer wisdom and guidance is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence. And though I am bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yggdrasil. Is that how you pronounce that? Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as a sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Uh-oh, somebody's got main character energy. Is it me? Is it me though? Alright. Let's go. Damage boost. Damage boost. Better than rate of fire. Maybe. Well, the two of them together would be good. Now let's do these. Rate of fire and power. Damage. That'll do. Shower. Don't touch. Okay. Agreed. What else is in here? Oh, radio. Alright, I'm going to read this one to myself. Why don't you guys go ahead and do the same? Okay, I'm skipping over some of that. We're gonna do some skimming. If you didn't get all of that, check out the VOD and pause it, I guess. I'm not gonna read everything.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? It looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
Oh, huh? I would go and see her, but I don't want to have to fight enemies here again. Is that? Yeah, that sucks. Destroy it. Ugh. Okay, I'm good. down. Ooh. Oh, it's a projector, but no video.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
Oh, am I collecting ID cards now? Pope is gonna have something to say about each one.
Days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar when Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hyligalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done.
Mm.
I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Alright, I think it's time for a little break. It's been about an hour. I'm going to leave Jesse here. First, let me check out what I just grabbed. Shield energy cost. Nice. I hardly use the shield.
Days now.
Alright, let's have a quick break and I will return. I'll return shortly. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just needed to check on some things and run an ad as well, as you could see. Unless you're watching the VOD, then you didn't see an ad. You just saw BRB. Okay. Let's get in here. This should be the way to the warehouse, I think. Warehouse entrance. That's... Okay, that's where we are. Is this just power core storage? Maybe it's that way. I'm a little lost. I think that'd be the warehouse. I don't know. Let's take the elevator. Oh, this isn't powered. There's no juice. Oh, there's one. No access. Worried about that. Still in the warehouse? Hmm. An interesting control point. Time to fight. Yes? Yeah, thought so. Am I right? Jet. Okay. I didn't see him. I tried the shotgun on them. Did I actually hit them? Alright, well... You're mine. Yeah, maybe I need that shield boost. Oh yeah, and then that's just a drop. Switching weapons. I think I'm gonna need that. Alright, once we complete the ritual in the warehouse, we're gonna call it quits for today.
That damn gun. Fatal. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
I like these a lot.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. And he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
she says. But, well, we'll see if we find her. There's a hole over there. Meteor Hill AWE3. Right. Per archival mandates 8.A, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. The retrieved material is subject to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74-B. But the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the elements were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were redacted and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately: deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair. Mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations: confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions, PKD, gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. Children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility and redacted to receive help away from society. Let's see. Sorry. Texting. Texting during class. Alright. So it should be coming up. Anything in it? Okay. Is that where I am? No quick access? Yeah. Head back over there. Not really sure where to go. Reach base camp, complete the ritual in the warehouse. Eve bleed.
Entry day plus 51. Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning a pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down? Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. Talking about joining greater causes, and frequently
Yeah, I've been here. Okay, or at least I think I've been here, unless this is just warehouse tunnel. Unless they just look like that now. Yeah, I've been here. About to fight again. Okay, I am definitely lost. Go back up. Let me look up this time, because that's where I want to go, right? Seems like only way is up. Oh, okay, I see. Gotta remember my new abilities. Insta-give. Close quarters battles with those guys. Those guys. I can throw their axes back. I need to start doing that. think I just screwed myself over. Great. This kind of sucks. This traversal. I don't like it. Alright, well. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Pretty good spot considering I'm stuck. Figure it out and consider whether or not I'm gonna continue playing this DLC. I don't know, it's pretty cool, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. You know what I do know? I do know that I'm ending stream. And it was a good time, you know. So I guess thanks for being here. And I'll see you next time with more Control. Okay. Bye. Thanks for watching.